good day to you, and thank you so much for finding time to join us today on the Medley Show. You know that I'm always super excited to have you be part of our 1 hour program. Today is going to be as exciting as always, even more exciting. So I hope you're ready. My name is Tochi, and today we're going to be talking about something really interesting. For some people, it's a social experiment. For some people, it's the real deal. For some people, it's like some sort of elevation to the level where they want to get to. What am I talking about? I am talking about reality TV. Yes. So, fun facts. I've never really said this to a lot of people, but I'm saying it on TV. I once auditioned for a reality TV show. You'll find out which one as we go along. But yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today. And I have fantastic guests in the studio who are going to be telling us about their experience, whether in the house or just on the stage or whatever kind of reality TV show they participated in. They're going to be sharing their experience with us in the show and live after the show, the impacts and just everything around it. I'm sure you're excited already. Yes, I am. Right now, before you get to meet my guests, let's take a musical short break. When we get back, my guests will be ready to meet you as well. Stay with us.
The Medley Show. The Medley Show.
When you did the west side, nobody want to. When you did the east side, everybody want to. They want share for the pride. When you know they consult. They want so you fake love, so you fake love. Make you no say pata pata. Men go scatter scatter. When the problem they attack. Now solo you go waka waka. Everybody jakpa jakpa. They no set your mata since nothing day for the asa. So me go rata rata. Right for the ones we ride for me. Where right for me, get my back till eternity. Guys, we turn to family. We're tribally. When you did the west side, nobody want to. When you did the east side, everybody want to. They want share for the pride. When you know the consult. They want so you fake love, so you fake love. Da 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 da, da 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 da. As the one down me mango float, many colors, the one bleach the gold. A king by choice, I no need divorce. From grass to grace, now me build the real gold. Oh, I keep wondering why they bother to try relate, call me brother. No, you know too proper. You know say I know the cover. But then they think I go jump up, dodge and prop up, avoid them. No games, no, I know be hunter. I go call up on the thunder. When you did the west side, nobody want to. When you did the east side, everybody want to. They want share for the pride. When you know the consult, they want so you fake love, so you fake love. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da.
Beautiful piece there by Jordan Bangoji, a finalist at the season 7 of Nigerian Idol. Yeah, just a little bit to clinch it, but yes, we're still excited that he's doing something really nice for himself. This is still the Medley Show, and like I said when we started, we are discussing reality TV. So I have two guests in the studio who have been part of two different reality TV shows. So I'm going to start by introducing our very own person to you, Nneka Igwe. I mean, she's not newbie to the Medley Show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, T.
And she was on season 2 of 40 and Fabulous.
Nigeria for making the building. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Next, I have someone from Big Brother Niger season 3. I'm talking about Angel Awotariga. Did I call it right?
You tried.
I tried, Abby. Oh, I've been rehearsing that name since yesterday.
On God, you tried.
I was so sure I was going to get it. I've been rehearsing it since yesterday. But anyway, you said I tried, so I'll
yes,
take that as a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Nah, you did it. It's solid 8.
Solid?
Wow.
Okay. Sure, you guys can clap
Nice
for me
one.
wherever you are. Thank you very much. I take my flowers. Anyway, welcome to the Medley Show. BB Niger, 40 and Fabulous. Let me start by asking you, Nneka, what was your experience like? I mean, reality TV. I never got to experience reality TV, but I did experience the audition. Okay, so I said I was going to mention that I did audition for Big Brother Africa.
Oh, wow.
2 times over.
Really?
Oh, okay.
I didn't think I was going to get picked, but I just wanted the experience. I had been watching from the first season, so I wanted to see what it felt like why they, what were the criteria for choosing the finalists. So I just went to audition twice. Yeah, of course I didn't get in. But then, what was the experience for you like when you got into No. Before you even share your experience, why did you decide to be part of a reality TV show?
I'm adventurous, Tochi. And I like life on the exciting part. You know, I like new ventures. I dream up new dreams. And one of my mantras is, dreams are timeless. You know, so 40 and Fabulous Nigeria happened at a time when women should be retiring from all those social activities and stuff and focusing on family and children and stuff like that. You know, but I said, it's a never say never thing for me actually when it comes to life and experiences, and you know, I like
when you're 40, you should just be getting ready to
retire,
just retire.
You know, and I said, no, life is just beginning, baby girl. Let's go for this.
Okay, so Angel, so why did you choose? Like I said earlier, some people think it's a social experiment. Some people just say, like me, let's even see what these people are about. So what was it for you?
Well, to be fair, it is a social experiment. That's
Okay.
exactly what it is most of the times, you know. And for me, I went there to go and look for money.
The money,
I
right?
mean, the money was
The
not
almighty prize money.
the $100,000. So
I mean, fun fact, yeah, I had never seen a 10th, a 50th, a 100th of a Big Brother episode before I got there.
are you serious?
I'd never watched the show. I didn't even know what they did there. Someone just told me, oh yeah, Angel, you'd fit into the Big Brother house. I was like, oh yeah, really? Let me know when they're doing the auditions. And I went there. I said, how much are they winning? 25 million. I said, 25 million and total price is 50 million. I was like, oh, 50 million. Okay, let's do this. And I went and I got in.
And that was it?
That was it. One
so
audition.
Tell me about your auditions.
Well, the auditions were quite interesting.
Right.
You know, they were a bit, it was challenging because that time it was physical auditions as
Right.
opposed to the internet auditions they had today. So when I got there at 6 a.m., you know, the place was already filled. My number was like number 400 and something or so.
Where did you audition? Here in Abuja?
No, Lagos.
Lagos,
Definitely
okay.
Lagos. I like to pick the most difficult situations.
Wow.
I'm that
Okay,
kind of guy.
interesting.
Yeah, so I went to I was like, what's the most difficult venue? They said Lagos. That's the hardest place, Abby.
That's where you're going to.
Yeah. So I went to Lagos. I went to a friend's house. Funny enough, the person I slept in his house before I went, they didn't even know what I was going for.
Right.
I just told him I have a thing, you know, because I knew he would want to just follow me and he might drag me down. I wanted to focus. So I got there, I saw the crowd and I was like, is this it? Only these ones. I don't win. You know? So I just put on the Eminem song and I was like, lose yourself. And that was it for me.
Wow.
And
I like the attitude.
yeah, even the judges, there were some judges who really actually did not want me to get into the house because level after level, I was like on top. I was just scaling through. So they were like, this guy is acting as though he's doing us a favor by being here.
Which you were, in my opinion.
I actually feel like
you were going to bring value and everything.
yeah, because the truth is, you know, we didn't make any money directly from it, so I was doing him a favor. So they felt this guy is too confident. Some will accuse me of being arrogant, but It's just, I believe that what's for me is for me and what's not, it's not.
It's not right.
Which is why when I got evicted, I was like, wasn't for me.
That's it.
And I moved on.
Okay.
It's life.
So, Neka, share a bit of your experience for me, with me when you got into the house. I mean, you also went through a series of auditions, and
Yes,
then you
we
were
did.
picked, and then eventually you got into the house. So, share your initial experience with me.
In the house
Yes,
or
in
from
the
the
house.
onset for the auditions?
Okay, you can tell me about the
Okay, the auditions were mostly online. Women put in a 2-minute video talking about themselves, 1 or 2 or more crafts that they had, and why they wanted to be in the house, and what they were coming to do, how they would impact on the other housemates and all of that. You know, so general selections were made to 100. I was shortlisted. Then down to the 40, I was also there. And then final housemates, 10 housemates, were to be in the same mansion for about 40 days, filming and all of that, you know. And I also made it to the last 10. And it was a one-on-one interaction, mostly with the CEO and her crew, interviews and what have you, and all that. And then, of course, the documentations, signing of consent forms and all of that. And going into the house, I had looked forward to 9 other amazing women, you know, obviously selected just like I was. And I looked forward to meeting them, having an interesting time with them. And it was nothing short of my expectations, you know.
It was nothing short of your expectations.
It was just beautiful. And then another lovely thing about us, which was peculiar to the Forty and Fabulous brand, it was more like a school of life. You know, we had mentors coming in every day to speak to us, apart from the games, you know, and then the general lounging, you know, just be who you are, just live your life, even though, you know, cameras are on you and all. I read that we were taught a whole lot on a whole lot of different diverse topics.
Okay. Angel, yours was supposed to be, I think, about 90 days or 89 days.
I would lose my mind.
90 days. I
We
think
were there
it's
for
better.
40.
So
Yeah.
you had to be with at least 20 other people in the house.
Yeah, we were 20. Yeah,
20,
we were 20,
yes.
yeah.
So what was the most surprising thing for you when you getting into a reality TV show? I mean, of course, you had your expectations, and the most common thing that you hear about shows like this is everyone goes in with a strategy. I'm not going to ask you if you had one, because you're going to say I didn't have one.
I did not have a strategy. I didn't even know what the game
They
was.
don't have one. Okay, so yeah, what was the most surprising, culture shock? What was the shock for you when you got into the house? What was the most surprising thing for you?
That people you meet in these things don't think long term.
Really?
They don't think long
So
term.
what made you come to this conclusion?
Yeah, because there are very few genuine friendships that come out of these shows. And I say it, there are very few genuine friendships. You know, you meet somebody in the house, you guys bond, but after that time, the person still sees you as competition. So rather than you guys synergizing to build something, it seems as if everybody's trying to one up the next person. And that was a shock for me, because I come from an environment where we work together, man. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far,
You know what?
go with someone.
together.
I feel that happens because you're put in that place and you're pitched against each other. So most people, in my opinion, from what I've seen, most people go into that place to as a platform to get into what they want to do. And basically, most of them go into entertainment. So if you're in entertainment,
Eventually.
whether we're working together, we're still working against each other. Like, we're still
In competition.
without even knowing it, yeah? So I just want to know, how did this experience change? I'm sure before you got into the show, you were thinking in a certain way, but then your perspective must have changed in some sort of way, right? So how did this change your perspective and your view towards life?
Well, when I got out the house, yeah, and I realized that, because I made plans with some of my colleagues, we're going to do this, we have similar interests.
In the house.
Yeah, there were plans for personal growth
Yeah.
and expansion. When I came out, you know, I even tried to reach out to a couple of people. I realized these people thought they were probably competing for something. And I'm like, man, I don't understand. What's going on? So I'm like, okay. And so I just cut myself off from like pretty much anybody. The only sort of friend I had from the show is dead. So
Oh, so sorry.
yeah, you
From
know.
the show. Who's
Rest
that?
in peace, Rico Suave.
Oh, right.
Yeah, lovely fella.
Yeah, Rico.
You know, other than that, man, I won't lie, everybody else in the house, we're just acquainted. We're not friends. I have no friend from
Are you
the
serious?
show. Nah, I'm saying it. There's no friend. So
Okay.
Mine was somewhat different. You know, I think maybe it's peculiar because it was just us women, you know, 40s, and 40 and above, you know, mature women and everything, you know. So we, of course, we all knew we were in a competition, and you had to put your first foot forward, bring your A game, try and outshine the others, you know. And then certain tasks are going to be given, like cooking, like a fashion outing, you know, like speech making and what have you, speech writing and presentations. You know, everybody tried to outdo one another and outshine one another. But we had this camaraderie, you know, we had this sisterhood thing about us.
And the sisterhood thing was for real. Because I know once you put people together in a house, no matter how much they act like they're together, they're still all other people scheming. Because, I mean, I want the money, you
people
want the
will
money.
always scheme, yeah.
So,
So people will always try and scheme you out of the winning money. And
but then
everything,
again, what I want to know is your type of reality TV show was different. I mean, Big Brother is real
it's
time.
peculiar.
We're watching in real time. But yours is recorded and
It was
filmed.
recorded, yeah.
So I want to know, was it what we saw, was it exactly as it happened, or it's been cut down or edited in some sort of way for the show?
Trust me, it was as real can be.
I don't exactly agree.
Oh, seriously, it was as real can be. I know some people came with all kinds of strategies to, you know.
I mean, every game, if you don't have a strat, that's why every time everybody tells me, I went in with that, I don't believe you. Because if you're playing a game and you don't have a strategy, you didn't have the intention to win.
We all have strategies, you know, and some of us were already CEOs in they're running their brands of businesses, you know, so we pretty much use the opportunity to sell ourselves and our businesses and what we are about, you know, and that was what we basically we
so
pretty
that's
much
the show
did.
now, right? You're out of the show. Before you went into the show, I knew one of the things you were, David, was that you were a filmmaker.
I am.
Are you still a filmmaker?
No, I'm retired.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I
would wonder why.
Retired.
Who retires?
In their 30s.
I mean, I don't get
If
it.
I'm
Why
not
would you retire
wrong.
I'm 38, so yeah.
I guess I'm
your
39,
choice.
38.
But, okay, so but there's always this public scrutiny when you come out of the show. I know there's usually the fan war stuff. I don't want to get into that now. I will get into it at some point. But there's always this public scrutiny that comes in. The public expects that anyone who goes, like the CEO on TV, you had all that. Even if you didn't win the money, they expect that once you come out, if you're driving a Lamborghini, you should be, you know, living the fab life. So how did you handle public scrutiny when you got out of the house?
Okay, so what I'm about to say, a lot of people might take it the wrong way. So first and foremost, disclaimer, I'm not trying to break any tables or anything, but I'm just telling you the way I understand it. First and foremost, public scrutiny is overrated. It's overrated.
Is it though?
It is, trust me.
Yeah,
Trust me, it is. I'm that guy that you see walking, doing my morning walks outside my neighborhood. I stay in Abuja right now, I stay at Abuja. I just come out and I'm walking up and I'm that guy. In Lagos, I'm in Lekki, I'm everywhere. See, a lot of people let themselves be put under the pressure to be something that other people want you to be. And meanwhile, it's not Dangote that's expecting you to be that thing.
No, but you know the funny thing, I don't think it's just yielding to pressure. I feel like a lot of them, I'm not going to say about you because I watched your season, right? So, because there are so many other people in the house. I'm not going to mention names though.
Yeah, please don't.
They put up this
That's
attitude, like, so it's not
tabloids.
like it's the public that is putting the pressure on you. You're telling us this is who you are and this is what you're about, this is da. It's just very few that try to use the I come from a poor background kind of sympathy and then
they win.
Sometimes.
Most of the time. Come
Angel,
on.
I don't
Most
wanna
of the
go
time.
there.
There's only one person who hasn't won with that. I mean.
Angel, I don't want to go there, but
I wish I did
people,
that. I mean,
there are people, Angel. There are people who do that. But then again, some others give us the impression that this is the life I'm about. And then when you come out, and while you're in the house, you have fans rooting for you. We also hear the plans that you're making while you're there, whether it's recorded, because I remember when I watched Real Houses of Abuja, there were plans to sing, someone had to go into movies, and then now that they're out, I'm expecting to see your album or see an EP or something, or I'm supposed to see, expecting to go to the cinema and see one movie, one dope movie with you inside. So I didn't put the pressure on you. Do you understand? So that's what I'm asking. So you're in the house, you're making plans to be this, that, and that. And then when you come out,
You relax on it.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. So relaxation is a word I would disagree with. So reality TV fame is fickle and, like I said, it's overrated. Reality stars, in my opinion, are not celebrities. They're just people who had screen time
Angel,
for a minute.
I'm going to need you to take off those glasses. I want to see your eyes. I want to see your eyes
All
as
right, I
they're
got
saying
you.
this
All
to your
right.
hair.
So reality stars, yeah, they're not celebrities. They're just people who had a lot of screen time. Now you can make an argument for them being celebrities in the sense that a celebrity is pretty much someone who's celebrated by a bunch of people,
Right.
which is what they are for a little while. But then you realize that, and I'm going to be calling a few names right now. Let's take a certain fandom, for instance. Now, a wonderful friend of mine, Cece, yeah. You find that Cece's fans were T-Boss fans that migrated to her.
Why would you say
No,
that?
right.
No, trust me. They have like a similar persona, yeah? This boss lady who, doesn't, there's just a persona. So each season, whomever plays that character,
Kind of character.
the same fans will migrate to that person.
Why don't you think it's because I'm watching this person, I can relate to you?
Yeah,
So
I mean,
suddenly
yeah,
become
I
your
agree
fan.
with you. I agree with you. But when you're relating to Peter, Paul, John, it becomes a whole lot of relationships,
Right. I
I think
agree
people
with
just they follow you because they see a bit of them.
of themselves in you,
In you.
exactly.
that. Okay, so Nneka, let me ask you now. So since being on 40 and Fabulous, how has that changed your life?
Like I said in my interview, one of my audition interviews, I went into that house to be myself, as real can be.
We always say that.
Honestly.
But honey, there are cameras there.
Yes, there are cameras there. There are cameras there, and you have to still keep it as real can be. I didn't go there to take up different personalities other than who I already am. And I didn't see an opportunity to be on air. I've been on TV nearly all my life
That part.
because of my job description and everything I've done since I was a teenager. So I wasn't there. A lot of the housemates, funny, it was their first time on TV.
Right.
Yes.
So you could handle it a little better
Yeah,
than most
so many
people.
of them, it was their first time being on TV like that. They were all, you could see all the excitement and what have you. But for me, I'm just like, okay, we're going to be on TV. So what? I've been on TV all my life. It's just another opportunity for me to show the young girls. I run a brand that I mentor young girls with, the MIBB brand. It was an opportunity for me to show those girls that I preach ageless beauty. I preach beauty that lasts for a lifetime, and it doesn't have to do with the size of your wardrobe, the designers in your closet. No, it's something from the inside out. If you're a beautiful woman, it radiates from the inside. So that was me. It was another opportunity to take it to a whole next level.
Okay.
So and yes, I agree with him. That celebrity rating thing is highly overrated. Just let people be who they are, for
No
crying out
problem.
loud.
I'm not going to say I don't agree, but no 100%. We're going to get back to that
Let
conversation.
me be who
Right
I
now,
am. I want to go to the market and feel free. I walk into a mall, buy
you
my
though?
stuffs. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Go walk into
Anyway,
a mall
we'll get back into
with my
this
family, pick up
conversation.
stuffs, and just live
All
quietly.
right,
I'm like
Nneka,
every other mom.
We'll get
when I
back
do
into this
school runs.
conversation, but I'll take a quick break now. There are lots and lots of reality TV shows springing up every day. It's almost becoming a staple, not just in Nigeria, but across the world. So we went to the streets to find out how much people really do watch reality TV shows. Maybe some of them would recognize Angel or Nneka from watching them on their shows. We'll go to the streets now. We'll be right back. When we come back, our phone lines will be open, so you can send in your messages, questions, and your thoughts on the show.
The Medley Show.
The Medley Show.
No, I don't. 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 I don't
because I feel they are not real. You know the camera suggests so you not actually do what you do normally.
My favorite reality show was Shark Tank, where entrepreneurs come to meet financiers, maybe venture capitalists, and then they pitch their ideas, and then maybe it's trying to raise capital from these venture capitalists and angel investors.
Say Yes to the Dress. It's like a bridal reality show. Because it makes people happy, like picking their wedding outfits and stuff like that, and anticipating for the day to come. And
Actually, I don't watch reality show because I think we live in a reality already. And if you're a Nigerian, your life is already a reality show.
I do watch reality shows, but not all the time. The few I watched, my favorite is Say Yes to the Dress. It's about like brides going to a bridal shop, picking out their wedding dress. I love watching it because the reaction I see when they pick out their wedding dress, I wish to have that kind of reaction when I pick out my wedding dress too. So yeah.
Well, I don't watch. I don't have interest in it. I don't have interest in it because I'm always busy, so I hardly watch TVs at home. But the least I really do is just to watch animations as well.
The Medley Show.
Welcome back. Those were some views from the streets. I don't know. I don't watch much of reality TV shows anymore. I mean, I used to watch a lot of Big Brother. I used to watch some foreign reality TV shows, but not so much. But anyway, I still have Angel and Nneka in the house. Big Brother Niger season 3 and 40 and Fabulous season 2. So I'm going to ask you this question. Nneka, you've been going on and on and on about how it's as real as it can be, even with the cameras, even though I don't agree really, but you say that was as real as you are. But I'm going to ask you, Angel, how authentic? You don't see the cameras. Yours was even a bit easy because you're not seeing the cameras, but you know they are there. But you were constantly seeing the cameras.
Not
I mean, they
always.
had to take, of course, they had to take cuts and all that. It was recorded.
Yes.
How authentic? Were you your most authentic self in the house? How real were you?
So I'm going to say this, yeah? On Big Brother Nigeria show, I wasn't myself at all. I was fake. I was marketing at Big Brother.
Okay.
But that's what you're all doing.
Yeah, I
mean,
mean
every one person who gets into a reality TV show, even if you're
It's
just
an
there to have
opportunity
fun,
to market.
it's marketing.
Yeah, but I was marketing because the truth is, naturally I'm a very playful person. Like, I play, I chill. But in the house, I tried to sell this serious persona. Why? Because I knew I was going to be doing what I'm doing right now. So I didn't want at any point in time for people to remember me as the joke of the house. Like, oh, that guy is always playing. And I was the oldest in the house. So a certain level of, decorum and a certain sort of behavior is expected of someone who was, my immediate younger brother was older than everybody in the house.
Right.
In my season, yeah.
That's if that's their real age. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
say
you know
it.
what I mean?
Go ahead.
You
Go ahead, please.
don't question a person's age.
Anyway, before you continue, please do send us your messages to 09138989550. Messages, please. Questions, anything. The number should be on the screen. Whatever it is you want to say to Nneka and Angel, of course, we get to read it on the show. Please go ahead, Angel.
So I knew I'd be doing what I'm doing now. What am I doing now? I said I retired, yeah?
Yeah, from
Yeah, I retired
filmmaking.
to filmmaking to focus on my career in tech.
Okay.
Now, back to what you were talking about earlier. In the house, I was talking about tech.
Okay.
How I wanted to build stuff. I even had a prototype. I built a self-charging phone back then. Nobody has still built it till now. I built a lot of technology. So right now, I focus on my startup. I have an app, which is the first of its kind on the planet. And it's putting a lot of traction, which is why I've removed myself from the social media space, the entertainment space, and I just focus on my work. And, tech billionaire, that's what I call myself. So I'm
Right.
waiting, yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned that because why do you think people always have the notion that once you get out of the house, we should see you in entertainment. I mean, Miracle won and went off to study and
Become a
Homeboy's doing his thing. Yeah.
I mean, he said it from the get-go that this was what I wanted to do with the money if I won. But why do you think there is this notion that anyone who gets out of the house gets into the entertainment space? Do you think it is the housemates who create this mindset for the viewers, or it's just out there?
They feed off the fandom. What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's some of them just wanting to continue being seen, see and be seen. They think
They just want to be.
Yeah, they think
So
the only
entertainment
way,
is the only way to be relevant.
that is why
Is it
some
though?
of them
Oh, yeah,
have
some
this
people will
notion
tell
that
you.
the only way to see and be seen as quickly and often as possible is in the entertainment
space.
space. You know,
As
and,
quick, so it just has to be seen
you
as
know,
possible.
It's a dopamine thing.
music, movies, fashion. You know.
So they'll tell you, I met someone that told me, Angel, you're not relevant again. I say, relevant to whom? That's what I ask. Relevant to whom? Do you understand? Right now, my app is in maritime and oil and gas.
Say that again. I mean, they need to hear that. Say that
Oil
again.
My app
and
is in maritime and oil
gas.
and gas. It's
Okay.
actually
Whoop,
first
whoop.
on the planet. So we are first movers. We have mad traction in the Middle East, in parts of Africa.
Okay,
This
so
guy's gonna be a
now I'm
billionaire
actually
soon.
happy. Not like 100%, but at least it's okay that you retired from film. This is
Yeah,
one good
so-
thing. But I'm going to ask you, right? Even though you're not going to tell me that this show didn't change you as a person.
Oh, it did. It changed me a lot. I lost all my friends
On the
How
show
is
or
that?
in real life?
in real life.
Why is
though?
that?
So the thing is, when you come out of this house, your life changes.
It does.
Your life changes. I mean, I didn't work for 2 years. The endorsements, free money, free everything. For like 2 years, I didn't work. So the people whom you would normally spend time with would be offended you can't spend that much time with them anymore. And right now, in Nigeria alone, I live in 3 cities. And I live in like 2 different countries besides Nigeria. So I'm always traveling. So people will say, oh, he's farming. Oh, let's go to so place. And I'm like, I can't go there anymore because I don't want to be photographed doing something I'm not supposed to be doing. Then there's a
Absolutely.
whole mess that my PR team has to clean up. It has happened to me a couple of times,
Right.
So I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not going here. And they're like, oh, in done the form.
Don't turn big boy.
I can't go now. Kukuma carry Oyibo come. Say now Oyibo they marry. Go marry to a foreigner.
Oh, your wife is white.
Ex-wife.
Oh, wow.
Right,
Okay.
I'm divorced, yeah.
Okay.
Nobody knows. This is the first time saying it in
And
public.
you said it on TV.
Happens.
Anyway, like, how did it change your life?
Well, for me, it just gave me a better opportunity. I learned a whole lot from all the life coaches. Now I'm a better strategist. I'm still a broadcaster. I still run my brand, my beauty pageant brand, discovering and mentoring young girls. And I'm just looking to expand. I met a lot of new contacts,
Yeah.
Networking from housemates and some members of the crew, the CEO as well. It just generally opened me up to new, should I say new markets, for my brand, new business opportunities. And there's a whole lot I'm going to be doing with the CEO herself and her crew, and a few of the housemates that are.
So it did open opportunities
Yes,
for
it did
you.
open up opportunities for me.
Angel,
Absolutely.
You're going to
Yes.
say that it happened to
I-
you.
No, it did. No,
met-
it did. Because
It did open up opportunities. I met some really good industry giants, that I'm going to partner with on my
on
my
various
brand.
stuff. So,
Yes.
Angel, tell me, it did do something
Oh,
for
no,
you.
it did. It did. I never said it didn't.
Because
And of course, the
from
money was
get-go,
good.
It can't be like say,
sorry,
they feel this
let me
show,
hype.
this
No,
video.
man. So to be honest, yeah.
Right.
If you ask me, would I do it again? It's probably gonna be a no.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you, do you ever miss the show?
No, I don't. To be honest, I couldn't wait to leave the
So,
house.
okay, so
I
at
just
least
wanted
tell
to
me
leave.
something
So
being on a reality TV show did for you.
what it did for me.
Yes, I mean, there has to be some positives.
I mean,
from
I
it.
have a couple of
It's always a
governors,
platform.
ministers, and some very interesting people on speed dial. Like I call them the answer because. So it did. It increased. It changed my circle.
Visibility.
So because of that visibility, I could walk into an office with a proposal, and I would get an audience at the least. But why I say I would not do this again if I had another opportunity was because I have a philosophy, hustle in silence, let your success make the noise.
Yeah. Right.
Invisibility is a gift. And I didn't know that till I became visible. Do you understand? Till the point where you don't post and people start telling, everyone's telling me, you can make this as an influencer. Why are you not posting online? Why are you not creating content? I literally get that advice every day. And I look at them and if only you knew what I'm doing, if you know the industry I'm in. So
well, from what you're saying, am I getting that it's the fans that put the pressure? Because they have expectations.
You are succumbing to this fandom. The fandom,
Right.
they're just people who make suggestions.
And it shouldn't be so.
It's left for you to take the suggestion or reject it. The fans don't make you do anything.
Most of my social media pages, I'm a creative writer. And creative writing isn't ABC. It's a process. It's a creative process. It goes with the mood, with what you're feeling, the things that are happening around you, and it's something that comes from the inside of you. So when you're not writing, you're not writing. I don't feel the pressure to always write every Monday or every Sunday. I just take it as it comes. I take these things as they come.
Yeah, but you should. Though.
But I keep in touch with my people who follow me online. But I don't feel the pressure to make sure I write every other week.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to take a few messages and then we'll take a little break on the show. But before then, let me take a few messages. Very nice show. Thank you so much. Keep it up. This is Paul Caleb from Gombe. Hello, presenters. Rightly watching your interesting program. Kudos to the guests. And I think I remember them. This is Jabi Mohammed from Kebbi State University of Science and Technology. And there's a message from Neka. Queen Neka, I'm really proud of you. Keep it up. This is a message from Abakaliki. Then there's someone from Kaduna who says, I like what you guys are doing. Keep it up. So the only reality show I watched is Gulda Ultimate Search. I didn't watch Big Brother because of what they do in the show. And that's bringing me to my next one. Oh, hold up. I see your face. I see your face. Hold up. I see your face, Angel. But this one I'm going to ask, right? There's so many reality TV shows, but it looks like it's just Big Brother that has that mindset. I'm not going to get into all that they say, but why do you think some people have a negative attitude towards reality TV shows?
Okay, so I'm going to speak, about Big Brother.
Right, because
that's what
No, I don't want you to address it.
No,
so that it doesn't look like.
No, I'm not speaking for them.
Right.
I'm speaking as an observer. Okay?
Okay.
Now, whatever people feel Big Brother should be, it's birthed from their ignorance as to what Big Brother actually is.
Actually is, right.
It's a purely ignorant sentiment. I was once on a radio interview and someone called and said, we're talking about books, because I'm a reader, obviously, because I'm a programmer,
right.
I'm all about, And they're like, you shouldn't be bringing these kind of people here. That's what it was a live show, and he called, and he said, you shouldn't be bringing these kind of people here. And then I said, what kind of people?
Right.
Do you understand? What kind of people? On the show, what was I talking about? I was talking about books all the time. In fact, I was accused of being boring, saying they do sabi too much.
Right. And always working out, I remember.
Do you understand? So I like health. I like growth. I like wealth. I like money.
We all do.
So my conversations are always around those things. So people would pick a part of Big Brother and say, this is what the show is about. That's wrong. Because the organizers are very intelligent people. They make sure they select across board.
Okay, so that it doesn't look like we're selling Big Brother.
Okay, yeah.
I should just know that not just Big Brother, there are so many other reality TV shows that people sort of have a negative notion towards. I know Big Brother is on the top of the list. Yeah, but I know there are so many others that people have negative notion towards, maybe because of there is Love Island, there are so many other ones, but let's not get into all that. Yes, but let me take a few more messages. There is Angel, this is for you. The person says, you were in a reality TV show, if you won, what would you have done with the money?
That's very simple. At the time, I was trying to make a movie. I would have made the movie and used some of it to work on my tech.
Okay, so there's another question for you. This is to Angel. If you go back to, you said you will not go back, Sha, but I shall ask you the question. If you go back to Big Brother Nigeria All-Star season, which housemate would you want to be in the house with you? And second part, apart from amongst the four you picked, would you like to win the show? Of course you would want to win the show.
Everyone
Like,
want to
what
be a
kind of
winner.
person
I
is
like money, so yeah. But what housemates would I want to be in the show with?
that? Okay, so we're going to get back to taking more questions, but right now, we want to take a short clip of, we caught up with another Big Brother Nigeria housemate who was, of course, in your season. I'm talking about Antoleki, and we had a quick chat with her, and let's watch that. When we get back, we'll take more messages in the studio. Stay with us.
Medley Show.
The Medley Show.
So I think every time a new season of Big Brother is about to start, we all kind of get into that nostalgic mode. For me, this is now 6th year, right? I was in 2018, so I feel like I'm definitely an OG, definitely an alumnus. I have a bunch of little brothers and sisters now because we have the same big brother. So, yeah, you know, when you think about the show itself, that experience is life-changing. It is. I don't really know how to describe it. People always say, how was it? And I always say, it was actually insanity. Like, that is how to describe it. It is insanity. But I think there's more insanity after the house. Because you literally go from 0 to 100 in seconds. You know, like you come out, your social media pages have grown, people all over the place know who you are. So it's like a lot to deal with, yeah. So, you know, then you're trying to figure out how to maintain this brand that you now have. You don't even really know a brand exists, but you now have a brand. You try to figure out what it is that you want to do, if it's entertainment, if it's philanthropy, politics, tech. You know, a lot of people feel like because you're a housemate, everyone's dream is to be an entertainer. That's not exactly the truth. And some of us all want to try the entertainment because we have the avenue or the platform, but that doesn't mean that's our long-term goal. And I'm at that place now in my life where I'm still using entertainment, but I'm using it for more of a social causes, social advocacy, you know, platform, not just to be out there having a blast. So yeah, so I'm at that space now where I'm using the entertainment for what I actually want to do in my long-term future. So yeah, I mean, it was a great experience. It's a crazy one. It's crazy, but you definitely have to be someone who's able to make the most out of the experience. And anytime I talk to people, I always tell people, please leave Big Brother housemates alone. I know everyone expects so many things from us. We're just human beings like anyone else. Someone else could have been chosen for the house, so there's nothing so spectacular. Just know that housemates are allowed to fail, they're allowed to succeed, they're allowed to do things that are not entertainment. Everyone is still trying to find their place in the world. When I get a chance, I tell people you will never be prepared enough. No matter the advice I give you is just 1% of what you really need to know. Just enjoy it, have fun. Coming out, it feels so, like you're almost scared, like you don't want to make a mistake, you don't do the wrong thing, you want to be better than that person or whatever is going on in your head. Just enjoy it, have fun. I mean, so many people wish they were in your shoes, so you're in a position of greatness. It seems a lot of people like to disrespect housemates, like, we don't get sense, we don't get talent. It's not easy to showcase yourself to people legally across 50 African countries, and we know there's people all over the world watching the show that don't even have access to, you know, directly. They're finding ways to learn about you. So people all over the world now know you. After politicians is housemates, or even before politicians is housemates, you are now a global star, regardless of what people try to make you feel. So you will never get it right. I always tell you, can't get it right. There's no right. There's really no right. So like, I just try not to pressure yourself so much. Like, you mess up something, you mess up either to yourself, to your family, to your friends, to your fans. You cannot be perfect. So just enjoy it, do your best, and just try to make the most out of the situation. Don't compare yourself to any other housemates because we're not the same going into the house, and you can't be the same coming out. So my actual academic background is in sports management. That is my background. I'm a sports girl. Sports administration. I've organized sporting events with over 40,000 athletes. So that is my craft. That's what I know how to do. So when people ask me, who are you? I say, I'm a sports administrator. Like, that's my real craft. Life just happened and we've started doing other things. I mean, I will tell you, when I moved to Nigeria, that was my dream, to become Minister of Youth and Sports. Like, that's what I came here. Anyone that knows me knows that was my original dream that year. So it's still something I have a lot of passion for. Of course, that's something I have a lot of passion for. But of course, now that as I've grown, I've become passionate about many other things. So sports is kind of like on the back burner right now, but I'm always, when people give me the opportunity to be at events, talk about sports, I'm always really interested in it. I think sports, anything sports and entertainment is what is going to take us to the next level. And, you know, I was born and raised in the US, so people feel like I don't really know about Nigeria, but I think I'm more Nigerian than a lot of people. I try my best to like ingrain myself into society. I go back to Abuja at least twice a year, so I'm basically a village girl. Forget all this finesse that I'm doing. I'm basically like a village girl, so I try to learn stories. I also meet with other people all the time. I've gone to, I think I only have 13 states remaining until I've covered Nigeria. So yeah, I'm a big traveler. I go around, I see, you know, I love tourism. I go to places, I try their food, learn about their culture, so I'm getting as much knowledge as possible.
The Medley Show. The Medley Show.
Welcome back. This is still the Medley Show, and that was a quick chat with Antoleki from Big Brother Niger Season 3. I mean, Angel, that was your season.
Oh, yes.
What are you doing? I said I want to.
I need to put my standards on, man. I feel like
you need to maintain your steez.
The steez on
I don't even know how that thing
point.
came back,
Okay,
you
no
know.
problem. I already saw your eyes. That's
Has to be
fine.
a fine boy all the way.
But Angel, I'm going to ask you this,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
There is this. Well, both of you.
Okay, sure.
There is this mindset. I've thought it sometimes too. We've heard rumors that reality TV shows are not as real, that before you get into the entire show, you already have a winner. Is that even true? I know organizers should answer this question, but you were in the show. If there was something shady, maybe you would have noticed. So, Nneka, let me start with you.
I wouldn't exactly say they already have a winner. I would say that they already have a concept of what they want their winner to be like. I mean, I do competitions for girls too. You know, so the CEO, she already has a mindset of what her winner should look like. You know, intelligent woman, can cook, can dance, can write, public speaking on point, you know, and all that. You know, just a very fashionable woman, classy enough to make you think she's still in her 20s. Even though she's in her 40s, you know. And then, of course, they also want to check how you're relating with the other housemates and how much of a troublesome person you are or not. You know, I don't think they already have someone in mind already. But of course, as the show progresses, they
can begin to tilt towards a particular person.
It can begin to tilt towards it. But even amongst housemates, there will be notions of, it might be that bad, it might be that fab, or this one, that one. You know, seeing a whole lot is involved, you know, from fashion sense to how you cook, to how you clean up after you and everything, and how you relate with others, your attitude and conduct. You know, so it begins to tilt towards
Angel,
one or two persons.
Do you agree?
You know, but outrightly,
No comment.
No.
Angel,
I already have my answer. If you said no comment, then I think I already have my answer. But why would you say no comment though? Because you don't think it's as real as it should be.
I don't have a comment. No comment.
Right.
And for us again, you know, we took voting. We took votes.
Okay, yes,
so
yours was based on vote. Okay, so
based
let me
on
take a few more messages because we do not have a lot of time. I have a question. This question, was directed to Angel, but you can both take it though. So what do you think is the positive and negative side of a reality TV show?
The positive sides, I'd say visibility. Gives you visibility, and I want to use a word that has been bastardized, so please pardon me, but it gives you a platform.
It does give you a platform.
Yeah, it does. It gives you a platform to launch off, and like I've rightly said, you know, the platform which I am currently enjoying till this day, you know, so it gives you a platform, and it also gives you sort of proof of concept for whatever you are doing. You must be doing something right for you to have been picked.
Right.
And if you have fans, it simply means that people can relate to what you're doing.
Right.
So those are some of the advantages. I'd let you take the disadvantages. I mean.
Yeah, please go ahead.
No,
ahead.
please go ahead.
Okay.
You tell me how advantages may not be your own.
Okay, so disadvantages.
I don't even have much of disadvantages.
Yeah, go ahead,
okay.
Angel.
So disadvantages for me, reality TV, it's unrealistic. Fame is fake. Reality TV fame
is the fame really fake?
It's you know, there's something, when you have a house built on a false foundation, the reality TV show fame is built on a false foundation, which is why I call it fake. I may call it fickle. I may use it's not. It's not.
I'm going to come back to you to answer this question, but I want to address this thing that, or kind of speak to what you said. When you say it's on a fake foundation, is it because of the concept of reality TV show, or do you? Because what then is a real foundation for fame? I mean, if I'm an actor, I'm acting. You'll see me on TV. You see me in a couple of movies, probably like the way I act. I take different type of roles. I'm versatile. And all of a sudden, because I'm on TV every Wednesday. You see me here. Doesn't mean I've become a celebrity. But if I suddenly become popular, are you going to say it's false because it's not music or movies?
Okay, good. Now, I like the example you gave. You just gave the perfect example to buttress my point. What makes fame real is longevity, persistence over a period of time, track record. Now you take an angel that nobody has ever heard of, okay, and put him in front of 80 million people.
Right.
Let's say a small percentage, let's say 5 million people there, or 4 million people like him, okay? He has allegedly gotten 4 million fans, who don't really know what he can do.
Right.
Because watching me in a house for 90 days is not enough for you to know what I can do, because you're not consuming my content. You're consuming a perceived version of my reality. And do you think footballers juggle balls in their house?
But isn't that why they try to stay relevant by being in entertainment? You now can call it false.
I think that 40, if I may come in.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I think that 40 days is enough time for me to show people out there what I'm about. This is who I am. This is what I can bring to the table. These are the things I love to do. This is what I even want to do after this reality TV house. You know, away from all the cameras. This is what I'm going to be doing off camera.
Yeah, but we don't sell ourselves, we sell products. It's two
No,
different things.
but you still sell yourself. You get opportunities to sell yourself.
I think that depends. I am my product.
Yeah, no, I'm not the product.
I am a product.
I have products I'm selling.
Okay, anyway,
as a
I just
public
want to, time is almost far spent, but I'm just going to ask you this, Angel, like right now, reality TV show, that's been some years ago, you're done with that. This is Angel leaving us. So what do you do now?
At the street, too. So I'm a programmer.
That's where the money is.
Yeah,
Right.
I build technology. So like I said, I run my own startup. We're in oil and gas, maritime, you know, and by God's grace, we're poised to be one of the largest on the planet. You know, that's where we're headed. We're one of the smallest on the planet now, but with a goal.
Right.
So like I said,
It's
longevity, it's a journey, track record.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to build that track record of excellence and trust in an industry that is dying.
Okay.
So we're bringing innovation into a dying industry to wake it up. So
it's not just always about the glitz and glam.
Nah.
You could be relevant in something else.
Yeah.
So Neka, quickly, of course, you're my colleague. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
always going to be in the
broadcasting.
You know, and I'm always going to be a fabulous woman in and out of the Fodium Fabulous house. I'm still going to be the fabulous Fabneki. I'm still going, these days I'm looking to expand my beauty pageant brand so I can have room to mentor and empower more girls. I've worked with a lot of girls. I've been opportune to work with so many young people. I just hope that now, with the platform and contacts at my disposal, I can begin to actually empower the young people that I work with.
All right, well done. I just want to take 2 or 3 more messages and then we're good to go. Someone says, a question to Angel. Oh, I'm not going to take the question because time is fast spent. Good job, Angel. This is from Peace watching Abuja. I watched your show and I enjoyed you on the show. Adugo from Anambra says, keep it up. I love the show. I have another question. Please, how can someone join Big Brother Nigeria? Go to their website and find out, David. I'm not going to allow Angel answer that question. Okay. So another question from Lokoja, Kogi State. I like the program. Great love of reality TV show. I loved watching Big Brother Nigeria. Great. I have so many messages. I'm trying to filter so that they don't accuse me of not taking their messages on the show. I love the show. I love reality. I love watching reality TV shows. But do you think reality TV shows are good for teenagers? This is Perpetua from Ondo State. I mean, it depends. I don't think they've ever taken. Do they take teenagers on Big Brother Nigeria?
There's a rating for Big Brother.
There's a rating. It's 18 plus.
You don't want your kids to watch it. Monitor them.
K10 did try to do something for black girls, though.
Okay,
black
so
teenage girls.
Anyway, I gotta go. Nkirika from Anambra State. Nice show, nice question. I enjoyed listening to Neka and Angel, and this was exciting episode for me. Okay, so I can take all the messages. My time is fast spent. I gotta go. Angel, thank you so much for being on the show today and sharing your thoughts. Neka, thank you so much. And I hope we get to talk about so many other things. Maybe talk about tech with you and leave reality TV show.
Oh yeah, I would prefer that.
That can be the only thing you'll be known for.
I'm retired.
Okay, thank you
tech
again.
is the in thing now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I was excited to have this conversation with you.
Thank you. It
both.
was a pleasure.
Hope we get to
It was
do
a
this
real
again.
pleasure.
And that's it on the Medley Show for today. Until next week, we'll bring you another exciting and interesting episode. My name is Tochi. You take care. Bye for now.